Never wanted to leave because he lived a little better life than the field Negro. But the field Negro, if he ever saw the master's house on fire, he would pray that the house burned down. Whenever his master was in trouble, that would make the field Negro happy because he knew that man up there that had enslaved him was his enemy, not his friend. But the house Negro, when the house caught on fire and the master would say, well, we're in trouble, the house Negro would say, yes, we're in trouble. Our house is on fire. He always identified himself with his master, in all of his master's wants, desires, and hardships, but that field Negro never did. And you have the same thing today in America. The masses of black people don't identify themselves as quickly with the trouble that the white man is in the same sense that the white man identifies the trouble. When when America says today, we're in trouble, nothing but a fool black man would stand up and say, yes, we're in trouble. Because the only advances that the black man in America has made in the past 20 years has been when America is in trouble. As long as America is in trouble, the black man in America makes a few advances, not because the white man's attitude is changing, but he's being pressured into bringing about these changes. And I do think, as Mr. McCummins also pointed out, he says that the black people here only control $20 billion. $20 billion is more than Canada controls. $20 billion is more purchasing power than Canada does. And if you base being a nation on your economic power, the black people in America would be a nation in their own right on that score, because economically they're more powerful, they control more wealth than Canada, but yet they don't get any good out of it because they haven't been taught to try and do something for themselves.
Mr. McCummins, we have 1 minute. Do you have something to add in this perspective?
I keep insisting that by dropping the problem that faces our nation and the lapse of the American people, by participating, by demonstrating through nonviolent means, through calm, cool, calculated intelligence, I think that this stereotype will eventually disappear, and all Americans will be looked upon as citizens and not as Negroes, whites, Indians, and what have you. I think that this is the only way that we can achieve it if we're going to survive as a nation.
Thank you, Leverne, McCummins, Malcolm X, and James Baldwin.